bonus event for that? Okay. Okay. Skill add-ons are set okay. I think they'll be okay enough. Yeah, I think that's everything. Just gonna run the basics, frenzy and courage, and then do I have crit max though with that? Yeah, okay. So yeah, we'll just run these things. I'll buy, well, let's buy this just in case, and then pop it. Maybe this is the one I finally get my flame. You always need the accuracy buff here, I think. Yeah, well, I don't know. Had a slow day. Hey, Cloudy. Wait. Okay, they changed this event. Okay. Oh, it's really weird, actually. They come out a bit slower. Okay, I think that's over, but I don't really know. It's kind of weird they changed it. Okay, got the event again. Yo, Sibbies, thank you so much for the mega resub. Tier 2 as well. Absolute legend, man. Thank you. Your trash storage reached 100. Wow. Sometimes I wonder if I really did end the graphics, how much better this would be, but whatever. Game's gotta look nice sometimes. Old and washed, same. Just like your streamer. Wait, this event is happening like all the time. What the fuck? It wasn't doing this before. I didn't really understand the changes. I can kind of see what the changes are, but I didn't understand the changes by the patch notes. Love that hitbox. So fun. Feels largely the same other than that event, I guess. I don't know. I was scuffed. Hey, Puff. Yeah, I got it. Frostimus, man, long time. I still watch your classic videos. Skyplay Classic too. But yeah, I got the box. You had to do it on one specific day, right? So if you did it, you got it. You checked your mail, right? It's probably some delay then. Maybe it's based on when you did it. Probably slow rollout then. I didn't even know you were playing BDO, to be honest with you, Frost. It's been many years since I saw you. Yeah, I know you played on launch for a while. I know you've been playing solid, but I think the only challenge you could do with BDO is self-found, maybe. People do like the no pay to win challenges. I don't even think they're that hard. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, zero death is not hard either, I think. For a long time. Yeah, it's very different landscape from 2016, 17, 18. Very different. Lots, many more VTubers. Many VTubers, yes. Many VTubers to choose from. Yeah, Moreland quit some time ago. Blade quit before that because of, like, I think he just got sick of, like, people bringing up his drama about the 2-worker and everything. In Sendar, I mean, I didn't really watch much of his content. Yeah, he was the Valk, yeah. I'll never forget him for having to be taught how to grind Historia by a German friend of mine. And then later, when he was telling people about how he learned how to grind Historia, he was talking about his Chinese friend. It was Eyes. Morgan played Sork. But Darkseeker was saying how history was bad money and how the trash money needed to be doubled for it to be good money and all this. And it, you know, he was just grinding badly because obviously he's used to grinding one-shot spots. So I spent some time in chat teaching him how to do it till he got it right. And then later it was like he was telling people after he started grinding it much more effectively that his Chinese friend taught him how to do it. It was pretty funny because then I started calling Eyes Chinese. Are you just looking for something to do while waiting for Phase 4 then, Frost? 3 tokens. Sod might not survive. I think it'll be okay. Right now sucks though because of Phase 3's issues. The competition with Kata. And the long wait. Kata will die, I think. Well, not die, but, you know, I don't think it'll be close. For me, it's peak. Peak was vanilla, and also I wish I'd done more in TBC than I did. I think Sod will be fine. I think right now it'll go into a lull for a bit. I mean, it doesn't help that the loot from Sunken Temple is so terrible. It doesn't feel like an upgrade. And they nerfed the difficulty, which was actually quite good after the first nerf. Then they nerfed it again, and it was just a joke after that. But I think it'll be fine because the problem is with Classic and the way they're doing it is like 50 is like it's just edging the 60 content. You know, you have ZF becomes an irrelevant raid very quick or dungeon very quickly because of the level scope of it, right? Mara, there's like one thing to farm in there if you're a caster. The rest of it's easy for the melee. And then you can only do a very small amount of BRD, not even the good stuff. Whereas after that, you get all of BRD. You get Stratholme, Skullomance. You get Lower Blackrock Spire, Upper Blackrock Spire. And there's like tons of new stuff to farm in terms of professions as well. Like I can get most of my recipes until the next phase. Then you get at least more than one raid. They said that they're not going to hold out ZG or Blackwing Lair that long either. So it's literally just that like the game is designed for you to be at 60. Anything they put in Sod is this bonus, right? Like, they already have a workable 60 meta that the game is designed around having. So I think that's the thing. But yeah, I mean, right now, like, it's just like I mean, I've cleared Sunken Temple I don't know how many times, and there's nothing left in there. I got everything I needed. I can improve my parses, I guess. We all forget about the meaningful journey. It was no meaningful journey when you're hard capped at level 50 at the moment. Yeah, I think it'll be worth coming back to in the next phase, Soul Moon, as long as they make it so that incursions are no longer a thing past 50, right? Like, as long as you don't level past 50 with incursions, it'll be okay. That's confirmed to work, AU. Getting a big watch streak. Hang on a second. One thing that does annoy me though, Frost, is that literally Hunters took over everything that Mage was previously good at while still having all the open world god tier level of farming. Not coming. Global Labs. There's nothing on the Global Labs I care about. For Anfield, I meant Guild League. Did I get him? Oh, I didn't time it right. Fuck. Just busy deleting his message. Fuck. No, I started grinding and he's like, let's do Guild League after I'm starting grinding. I'm not gonna switch now. Besides, Guild League is bad content, so. When they fix it, I might play. Turo Berserker. Okay, so I've grinded 25 minutes and haven't seen a single pity piece, so... Not looking great. I am also in the market for that AU, so, you know. Damn. Quite a few limbo things coming up in the world notices. Some people are getting them. One hour dry on VP chest. Is that a grinding thing? I haven't gotten that either. Another wave of graphic designers. Oh, right. Yeah, I know what you mean. Yep, the scammers. Yep. Block him instantly. Should be able to get everything in this skill tree. Cool. You shouldn't have any skill point issues anymore. I mean, maybe relevant to ask what you lock, maybe, but yeah. Please let me sell you this art that I ripped from another Twitch stream that I'm going to pretend is mine. I wonder if my Twitch assets are out there being, like, sold to other people by these artists. I worked really hard on this, man. I knew. My mother's in hospital. Please buy them. As you can see by my art depicting Fantasy Dog. Oh, yes. Well, the other thing is they use AI art, yeah. If it's not stolen from another Twitch stream, it's AI. Half an hour on 340% drop rate. No pity item. Oh my. Oh, not feel so good. I don't know why you just don't block them immediately. Oh my god. What? Who? So unnerving, actually. I can't tell if the grind spot is bricked or if they've just like really... I'm getting really unlucky, I don't know. Gotta sub to the stream for the RNG. Yeah, that's what it is. "34 minutes. At least we're getting all the sealed black magic crystals, right? You know? That's where the real money's at. Wow, man.
Cinemayo gifted IOHD a sub. Cinemayo gifted a tier 1 sub to IOHD. This is their first gift sub in the channel.
Sina, thank you so much. And this guy says he's not lucky. Am I right, chat? What the hell? Thanks, man. I do feel bad though that you gifted him a sub and you don't have one for yourself. But... This is bizarre. I started this hour with so many of the event spawns that I thought it was like the new thing. And I haven't gotten any in ages. I haven't gotten a single pity item. Neither Kabula or Ember. Really bizarre. That's definitely true. That's why I don't have good RNG. You guys siphon all my RNG. Come on. Maybe I'll get a direct flame drop after all, you know. I don't remember. Wait, oh, maybe I did actually. Oh, yeah, I did. Okay. Yeah, I was like starting to think, oh, I don't know if I've like dumped trash loot, but I definitely have actually. I was going to say like they really bricked the spot if that's the case, you know, but it's fine. Hey, Irish. We're almost 40 minutes in with no pity. 340% drop rate. Wow. Oops, that was a bit whiffed. This can't be right, man. There's like not getting a rare accessory when you might expect to get one an hour, and then there's this. Like, shiny treasure chest has appeared. Okay. Assume I did something with that already. Alright. You missed a really hard guild league, I'm sure. Enjoy your 20-minute queue. So many seal black magic crystals. You doubt they would have killed me? Sounds riveting. I just don't want to be stuck in queue for 20 minutes. It's bad for the stream. Like, what am I supposed to do? Grind upper Sakurai, I guess? I don't... Well, Pit is a one-time daily, so after that, what would you do? Not that this has been wholly productive, to be honest. I never got the desert one. Where near Sangre and Bazaar. That's like the AOS map. I didn't get that one. They fuck with something, man. Like 45 minutes on 345% drop rate. Not a single pity item. That's crazy. They only supposed to nerf the limbo drop rate because they were going to be more vent mobs or something. I don't have to read it again, but there's nothing about nerfing the pity item drop rate. Only the limbo, the Deboreka ring thing was like nerfed because they added more mobs or something. I finally got a pity item after 45 minutes. Well, I mean, it would be nice if I got the flame this hour, to be honest with you. We I obviously started the stream way later than I was originally intending today, but like thought we'd just do like a chill little evening, and then I could come back and really like get some hours under my belt tomorrow. But I don't know if I'd come back here tomorrow, to be honest with you, when I start earlier. You know, I might be like, okay, actually, let's do something else. I don't know. I was kind of like vibing with Darkseekers again for the first time in a long time. And then I got to change. It feels very samey to grind, but I can't tell if this is just like the least amount of luck possible, despite the even higher drop rate than normal. Or if this is how, like, this is the new norm, right? I kind of do need to do at least one more hour just to kind of, like, weigh it against that hour or something, but it's a weird one. Hopefully it's just like a freak hour, you know? Like, freak bad RNG. No, I play classic World of Warcraft, like Season of Discovery. I'll often play like random indie games. Sometimes other games that come out that I like, but yeah. Yeah, but it was changed today, Irish, so that's what we don't know, right? Before today, before the update, I was, you know, actually getting quite a lot of pities per hour. And I have 20% more drop rate today than I did before. Just the grind spot's been changed, but it was supposed to only affect the Deboreka ring drop. Which, how could you really feel that anyway? I like city builders and RTS games too. Oh my god, it's so warm tonight. I wore my hoodie because outside it was quite cool, but I guess it's not cool enough outside to offset the heat my PC is kicking out. So, like, we're not back to hoodie weather already. Has cooled off today, though. It's nice outside. I mean, the thing is that the one pity item I did get was a Kabbalah, so it's like worth like 40 million compared to at least an Ember, which would be worth 100 million. No, 9 minutes left. Maybe we're back to Cyclops. I swear, I've gotten so many sealed. Be weird to make this worse, though. You're just harming new players trying to get their A-Tour shoes. That's strange. You can only use Cold Blade or Elven Rage to hit something, and you get a little bit of HP back, especially with Elven Rage. But that's it. You're relying on others the whole rest of the way. You could probably self-heal like Elven Rage, like maybe like 800 HP or something. But obviously in Node Wars and Sieges, you're gonna have anywhere from, well, minimum 7,000, more like 8,000, 9,000 HP. So yeah, it's not ideal. Plus Elven Rage is an unprotected ability you need to hit something with to actually heal with it. You can't just cast the ability and get HP back. I've always had a little bit of a whine about self-healing disparity in BDO and all the problems that it introduced to anyone who will listen. But doesn't feel fun when you're relying on other classes to heal yourself, where you watch other classes like dive a bunch of people, either heal while in combat or quickly heal themselves away from combat fast because they have mobility and a safe heal. It's very frustrating. It also prevents us from having more interesting accessories because you can't add like good HP over time recovery accessories, for example, is a different way to build, because that would make these classes even more broken. So yeah, exactly, Zerker, but you also have other things, you know. Valkyrie's super armor ally heal makes zero sense and never has made sense. I don't think the mage's heal has ever made sense. You know, these classes don't bring nothing. They bring a lot to PvP, and they have allied heals and support kit. Like, what would determine that, you know? If they provided very bad damage and survivability and CC and everything, you could see why maybe their DPS kit was so gimped so they couldn't do anything. I'd kind of get it, but that's not the case. And then you have classes like Zerker, who has the self-heal, you know, paired with incredible mobility, so they zoom away and then super armor heal themselves. Yeah, it's like, okay. Dracani is diving people, self-healing during the middle of combat. Even my Awakening Megu, which is my tag, has a really excellent self-heal for literally no reason other than for shits and giggles. I wish my Ranger could do that. Just back away and heal yourself like, I don't even know what it is, 30, 35%. That's a huge portion of HP. You know? In a game where you have every class is supposed to be a DPS and there's no healers or tanks, everyone should have it or no one should have it. This is how I view it. But Pearl Abyss doesn't seem to care, so I wouldn't really dwell on it too much, because thinking about class balance is going to drive you nuts, and since you're not Korean, it won't matter anyway what you think. It's just easier to not think about it. But I really would like more unique accessories and stats on items. And one of those things could be, like, going back to HP recovery. We have a few HP recovery items. I mean, Red Nose, right? It's a famous one. But they're very weak, like, very, very weak. But they were designed for when the game people had, like, 2,000 HP, right? And that was pretty high. So, you know, meaningful HP recovery over time could be a really interesting way to build a character instead of building DR or evasion. Having less AP on the item but HP recovery, that would be super cool, I think. But as I said, that would just make some of these classes absolutely outrageous. So you can't really do that. Well, the thing is, like, a class should have her limits. Like, just shouldn't just be able to do everything like a hero. You know, because good balance means that your class is good in some areas and bad in other areas. And so, you know, playing Ranger, you know, you'll be good at some stuff and you'll be bad at other stuff. But that's how it should be. But the problem is BDO isn't a game that every class is like that. There's enough classes now that can do just about anything you could possibly want. That this is definitely not something that feels nice anymore to be like, oh yeah, it makes sense that my class is bad at this but good at this, you know, like it should. Yeah, I think like I was like always HB built because of the older MMO that you and I both know, AU. So the evasion and the HB build always came from that I used to run on my Ranger as like a niche build. And yeah, 3K, 4K. These are huge numbers. I mean, I had my whale molar earrings. You know, I was decked out. You know what I mean? Like, okay, so I'm pretty sure this trash is lower than my maximum that I've achieved, but we'll see. Oh no, it's actually quite good. Trash is okay. Obviously, this would be more if I ever grind it out of remastered. FPS is DPS after all. But wow. One pity item in 1 full hour with... And I just paused my loot scroll, but I had 340%. Obviously, the tent buff is out too. I had 340% because of the event. And that's what I got. That's crazy, man. That's either the worst possible luck imaginable, or this grind spot got really... We'll have a look. We'll go back to Musagar. Yeah, exactly. Your class should be bad at things. I don't think you should complain about that. But it is fair to say when classes do everything, it is very frustrating. And Pearl Abyss is very anti-nerf. And they're not, you know, they're very selective with the buffs. So it's, you know, sometimes you're watching some of the best classes in the game get buffed continuously. And that always also feels not so awesome. How are you getting 340? So the cap is 300%, but there's a couple ways to go past the cap of 300%. The primary way that I was referencing is the Land of the Morning Light buff. So if you kill one of the green bosses, you get usually you get 20%. But we have an event on at the moment that makes it 40%. That goes over it. So if I'm at 300%, right, no other buff will give me... Well, most other buffs will just... Other than the two other things, which is Castle and Arsha, will go over 300%. However, if I kill Sengun and activate that buff on the channel, I can go to 320%. Right now, it's 340% because of an event. It's not usually 40%, though. Also, you can go... Arsha will let you get 50% as well over the cap, and so will the Castle buff. The maximum drop rate you can have in the game should be 400%. Because you can't go over 400% even with... the 3 extra things that let you go over 300. So you can't go over 400 as far as I'm aware. Okay, all right, let's have a look at this anyway. So, node investment. Yeah, there's a little bit of confusion over that when it comes to 400% though. I don't think it lets you go over 400. Okay. So new Darkseeker's retreats. All right, grind tracker. So yeah, we'll have a look. He never fixed that image for Darkseekers. Agris, yes. We'll just add an extra 20%. Oh, it won't let me do that. We'll just leave it at that. It's fine. It's not really that bad. Let's move that a little bit. What's that? Guild match begins. Okay. 16, 7, 12. So 711 million in trash. Loot scroll plus Agris. At least that's not drop rate reliant, so it doesn't matter if you have much lower drop rate. 156, 76, 100, 49. Ooh, that's rough. It's not very... Spirit Dust is terrible. And then just one. Yeah, so we made 857 million because I got only one pity item. This is obviously after the update. These aren't that new. Maybe this last one is new. Maybe this last... Yeah, this one's 7 days ago and the other one's 8. There got 7s. This one was bad 3. I remember that. That's my first hour doing... Oh, yeah, okay. So when I first...